We exceeded their expectations. They absolutely loved the final video,
Nice.
and it was the highest engagement of any video they've ever created on all their social channels. So
Wow,
it was a
okay.
huge success. So we were very proud of it.
All right, so Lee, thank you for joining us today on the Other F Words. To dive straight into it, maybe can you just tell us what was your favorite campaign that you've worked on so far?
Cool, thanks for having me. A recent campaign that we worked on about 6 months ago was here in Canada, in Vancouver, for the IABC, which is the International Association of Business Communicators, the British Columbia chapter. They wanted us to create a video for them for their social channels to introduce their incoming president.
What was the objective of creating this?
So the objective was to introduce the new president to the chapter and allow the chapter to get to know the president a bit better. But we didn't want to do the classic, boring, static interview setup. We wanted to try to do something a little bit different. So the way we approached it was, they're quite popular videos. They're called the 73 Questions by Vogue.
Yeah, love it.
So there's a celebrity and there's one camera, it's a one master shot, one continuous shot, and they're walking around and asking the question. We did the same thing with the president of this chapter, and it's the IABC's BC chapter's 40th anniversary, so we asked 40 questions in honor of the 40th anniversary.
I would say that it was a client-led initiative.
But they left the execution up to us, and the execution was really challenging, as you can imagine.
Ooh, tell me more.
Yeah, so we were filming in a big open plan office space with lots of these little offices, and we were following him the whole time. So the camera was on a gimbal, so we had to light the entire space, but the office space was glass windows on 3 sides.
Wow.
So you get reflections from the lights like all over the place. And we were walking around the whole office, in and out of offices, into we'd go and sit down at a desk and get up and then go sit down at a couch in the pause area or whatever. So we had to hide all of these lights so that each area was lit correctly as well as not reflecting in the windows. So it took us probably about 3 or 4 hours just to get the lighting set up.
Wow.
And then we'd start filming and we'd get through a full continuous take, and at the end we'd see a reflection in the shot. We were like, oh, we have to do it again. But it was really, really rewarding when we finally got that final master shot with everything perfect.
How long did you actually spend shooting this?
We were there the whole day, just to get one take. but because it was one continuous take, we had to do it like that.
How many crew was involved?
It was just myself and a cinematographer, and he was doing all of the lighting. Yeah,
amazing,
multitasking.
Man. I know. I mean, in this day and age, right, this is actually one of the things that we feel is trending right now. Because you see, in the past, right, legacy models of ad agencies, they always need to have big crew to have big outcomes, because each department has a specialized function. But nowadays, with the advent of technology, with better equipment and also easier access to knowledge, people can double up. But would you say that this is a good thing or a bad thing?
In some instances, it's a bad thing, because often if you don't have enough people on set, sometimes the things can get missed and mistakes can be made. I used to have shoots 6-7 years ago, we would have a whole crew of 10 people, but nowadays it doesn't really allow for that.
This is when the industry needs to educate client side, to tell them, yes, shoots are getting smaller, but budgets should either remain the same or increase. You're not paying for the people on set, you're paying for the skill set. If the skill set requires 10 people on set, so be it.
There just seem to be a lot more people doing what we do. Yeah. There are hundreds and hundreds of kids coming out of film schools and things like that. So when clients shop around, there's so much competition that it's also bringing down budgets, I found.
From your perspectives, did you feel that this campaign was a failure, or was it fresh?
It was fresh.
Nice.
And the client left me a 5-star Google review, so I'm happy.
Wow. Well, I mean, if clients leave 5-star Google reviews, you know that you are fresh.
Yes, hopefully.
Nice. Thank you for sharing. Really appreciate your time taking to talk to me about this, and hopefully you will continue to do fresh campaigns, man, Lee.
Hopefully. Thanks so much for having me. It was awesome chatting with you and sharing, for sure.